All right, let's hop to the next one.
Yep.
I see a lot of guest posting websites whose DAs are manipulated and reach 50 plus within a month's time. They mostly redirect links from Google, it seems. Yep. I'm extremely wary of getting backlinks from such sites, but also very tempted. Your thoughts? So we actually talked about this last week, and so when you're judging basically the value of a site, the value of getting a link from a site like that, one of the things you're going to want to check is the backlink profile, right? And you're checking the backlink profile. In many cases, it doesn't have, what you're not looking for is perfection. It doesn't need to be perfect. It can have some spam in it. It's natural for sites to pick up spam. We have sites that are getting spammed right now that have otherwise, awesome backlink profiles. It just happens, even if, it wasn't on purpose. But yeah, you want to look at the backlink profile. And if you see a site like this, I know the sites that you're talking about where they have these redirected Google links, and they're doing it purely to pump up their DA or their DR or whatever. They're manipulating third-party metrics. And so the question you ask yourself is, does this look good to Google? Does Google think this looks nice and trustworthy and natural? And the answer is really no, right? So are links from sites like this, are they worth your time? In general, I would stay away from them. But they might actually help you. It's difficult to say like if something's going to help or not. We haven't done like a huge case study where we test like purely this, but even if you get one every now and then, it's probably going to actually do a little help for you rather than hurt you.
So long as you're diversifying your link profile and majority of what you're doing is clean, if some of these sneak in, or if you're just extending your budget a little bit further, you can get away with it. But you want to keep it to an extreme minimum, because the same way that you can tell that the DA is being manipulated by scammy tactics, even if it's not being penalized by Google currently, it probably will in the near future. Any kind of spammy tactics get outed at some point in time. And then I'm willing to bet, even if you just check a lot of these websites and Ahrefs, they're not doing well. They don't look healthy. And it's better to keep your site away from, other unhealthy stuff.
Yeah. And another thing to remember is, Google does not understand DA or DR. These are completely made up.
It just doesn't care,
things that, made up by Moz and Ahrefs that are supposed to approximate how Google would feel about the site.
Right.
But at the end of the day, the DA or the DR doesn't mean anything at all. It's something you look at quickly to make a very quick judgment of the site.
We only pay attention to that kind of stuff for like bulk analyzation of a bunch of different websites or something.
But once you dig into the site a little bit further, if you very quickly start to see that things are very manipulative and it doesn't look good, then the chances are that their little tactic fooled Ahrefs or it fooled Moz, but the chances of it fooling Google are basically not nearly as good.
It just helped them sell more $30 guest posts, basically.
Google's algorithm is a bit more advanced than Ahrefs or Moz. They have
now,
a lot more money behind them.
For anyone watching who has purchased any of these or is now worried about it, don't freak out. Throw your website into Ahrefs and just if it's doing well, then it's okay. But yes, steer clear as best you can.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't really have anything to do with them, but I also wouldn't freak out unless you've got like a ton of them.
Yeah, and your rank graph's tanking or something.
Yeah.
Google does know about guest post link farms. A lot of people are buying the same stuff from a bunch of different vendors, especially when we talk about guest posts on Fiverr. So just watch out with that kind of stuff.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.